Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing? How you doing?
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. We live right here on YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and the home site, Brealtv. I'm B-Real, a.k.a. Dr. Greenthumb. What's poppin'? To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C minus.
Happy Monday.
How you doing?
Good, sir.
All right. To his right, the iconic one, Eric Big Drum Bobo.
Eat, mofos. What the deal? Hope you all had a nice weekend.
I know RSO had you in the cradle
We'll talk about
on
that.
Friday, but we'll talk about
Talk
that.
about that.
In the Treehouse crew, Bolton, Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
Bacon back being Boolby.
Spurious business.
Furious.
You know what I'm saying? We got the rolling champ in the house.
Yes, sir. Another week.
Kumo Dro.
Another week. I was gonna wear the glasses, but I forgot them.
Oh man.
Well, that's right.
Can't be Kumo Dro without the glasses,
you need
man.
Just drove today.
Yeah, it's just Dro today. Word up. And we got our special guest in the building. Albee out right here.
Yeah, the gladiator in Jersey.
That's right. Good to have you at the table with us, bruh.
Man, it feel good to be with y'all, man. No cap, you know?
Word up. You need a light?
I think
Or
I
you-
do. I'm going to try this.
Oh, yeah, you got to try it.
And I ain't really no heavy smoker, but I'm going to smoke with y'all.
Hey, you don't smoke it lightly. You don't like
I'm
sips.
going to take my time with it. Wish
Like-
me luck.
like CL Smooth said, take sips of the brew.
Yep.
You know, same thing with the weed. You know, sometimes just take a couple of sips. You
Yeah,
know
that
what I'm saying? How you feeling out in Cali in this wet weather right now?
I'm loving it, but it feel like home. I thought I was getting away from the cold weather. I'm out here with a Montclair on.
Yeah.
It's cold out here. It's raining.
Just ain't no snow.
Yeah, it feel like home out here. So
Yeah.
that's crazy though. I thought it was gonna be nice. I thought I was gonna be out here with my hoodie on probably at nighttime. Nah, it's cold out here.
Yeah, we ain't had this type of weather pop off in a minute.
It's
out
been
here.
a minute.
No.
I mean, this is not the exact norm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, we need the rain, but
We'll take it.
we'll take it.
Yeah, it's gone so long, people just forget how to operate in the rain.
Yeah,
It's like how rare we got it.
Oh
That's
man,
crazy.
I got to tell you, yeah. Like if you took a West Coast driver to the East Coast in December,
No,
try to
no,
nah, man,
Nope.
nah, that ain't it.
nope.
You
No.
be the cause of too many accidents. Hey, it's crazy because they were showing clips last week. Like if you lived on like a grade, right, or like a hill, like cars were sliding down that. Like one little bump, they'd be parked on the hill, and one little bump send them down the hill.
Straight up.
Man.
And then you see them
Cars
press
that
the
were
brake.
parked.
You see them press the gas to pedal, and you see the wheels just slip. Like, oh man, there's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just gotta ride with it.
Thank God we don't got no snow down here because there's just folks that cannot drive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you got to drive in Cali. Everything is so far. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's spread out. But there are a lot of
I mean, where we do have snow, like in Big Bear and stuff like that, you know, still there's a bunch of people that just don't know how to drive in that.
you got to put the chains on over
Put
there.
the chains
too.
on for sure. So, you know.
Yeah, nah. Cool
Nah,
with that.
I'm not trying to do all that. No reason, man.
No.
Oh, it's a big party, big shindig. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna make it.
No,
It's like Tehachapi right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could be there virtually, man. Put me on Zoom. I can see what's up.
Hey.
So you'll be there in spirit
I'll be there in
It's
spirit.
crazy
but I
because
ain't-
on the East Coast we don't panic about the snow or none of that.
because you guys
Yeah.
we
grew
love
up
it.
with
Like
it.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rain,
you-
we drive in the rain, we outside in the rain. It's-
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
no
y'all find
problem.
things to do in that.
It's
like, oh, people here, we'd be layered up in the crib.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Like, oh man, it's too cold out there. Hold up, let me put on my hoodie and jacket.
And rain will decide if we're going out or not too. Like sometimes, if it's a combination of cold and rainy, people are like, I think I'm just gonna chill at the crib and just.
That's the crazy difference is that like in New York, like you walk through on a day that's raining or lightly snowing, people are out there. They ain't hiding from none of that. This is everyday life. They're just rolling. Out here, yeah, they running from it like it's gonna melt them.
Yeah,
I'm melting.
Oh, too much rain. No, I ain't going out.
Yeah, this is it. He's going out for sure.
like
Oh
that's
yeah,
horrible.
that's a bad day right
That's a
there.
bad day. Yeah, he got
Yeah,
no
it-
control.
Oh, he's
Oh, hey,
Stop
he's, hey, he went around that other car
Yeah,
though.
he did.
it
Yeah,
just
he
it
did.
just keeps spinning. Too.
Yeah, he's
Well.
spinning.
See, this would be no go for me because I don't like the spins.
Oh,
impact.
I'll be pissed off, man.
They having a bad time over there with that, man.
Looks like homeboy was just at the top of the mountain too, and it just
All the way.
He
There
thought
was
he made
nothing
it. He
could
said, "I'm
do.
gonna make it."
Yeah.
He thought
Nothing
he
you
was
could
gonna
do.
make it.
Imagine you trying to hit your brakes lightly. Look at this bus.
Oh.
Oh, hell
Damn,
no.
dude, no.
Hell no. See,
That's
I
just-
wouldn't be my.
Oh.
Oh, hell no.
Bang!
I mean, it's not that big of a hit. It's just the fact that it did that in the first place. That bus is stuck for a minute too.
Yeah.
Look at how far it went, though. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
the driver's like saying, I can't do this. There's
And
nothing
he
you can do.
and he can't even hit the gas because it ain't gonna do
No.
nothing.
Yeah, look at
Look at it, taking out the
Yup.
post
Screw you, mailbox.
mailbox.
Oh, wow.
But I'll tell you what, if you was living in this all your life, you're used to it. It ain't nothing to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
insurance.
Yeah. Pedro be running around with his shirt off outside in that weather if he grew up in that.
But it makes sense to the people that, after a while when they get older, that they say, forget this, and I'm moving out to either Miami or California and not have to
Yep.
worry about shoveling no snow or, taking the snow off your car and doing all that kind of stuff. I mean, I definitely understand it.
Or the driveway.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
hell no.
Look at that.
Oh, he saved it last minute.
Yeah.
He's about to run into the Popo's cruiser right there. Yeah, see, it's a bad time to be driving in that.
Yeah, dude.
If you don't know, like if you're from another state,
Yeah.
like people in the state, they probably drive safe enough because they been around
They
there.
aware.
Yeah, it's the tourists and the people from the state with no snow.
That's the sad part. He came out there to visit, and you just having a bad day.
Oh yeah,
No.
Must be a nightmare for like insurance companies too, because you just constant. I mean, how do you claim that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Your car, you know
That
what I
is
mean?
true. That is true.
My
Yeah,
car
how do you
just-
claim that? What do that fall under, right?
Yeah, right.
Right,
Like
right.
it's just, it slipped
My
on the
car
road.
slid half a block, and it hit and
Every
it hit,
day.
and it hit 3-4 cars.
Yeah.
And
mean-
took out a mailbox.
I would imagine if you lived in a state that's like prone to stuff like that, they might have a policy for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. How do you insure that?
Yeah, you just.
No video.
And it just hits
No
everything. It
insurance.
ends up in somebody's garage. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It takes out, people's, property and stuff like that. The insurance people gonna say no.
Hey, you like if there was like 5-6 cribs with ring cameras out front of it, you could do a compilation of that bus coming down the block. Everybody's footage of it spinning.
Nah,
Each.
I'm good.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, man.
See, look at that.
Man,
Oh,
that's
that's bad.
dangerous.
It's just a chain reaction that happens where it's just all bad. Wow. Wow. Oh.
The cars that weigh a lot are the ones that are gonna
Look
come
at
down these hills a whole lot faster than you want them to.
Oh no.
But the cars that secure to just park, mind their business is getting it the worst.
Yeah.
They didn't. Yeah.
Imagine walking outside seeing that.
Look at that.
Your car's total because
oh,
the
no.
other one
Oh,
slid
no.
into it.
Hold up.
Oh man.
The other dude got lucky.
Damn. I'm so glad we don't have those kind of road conditions over here. That's not the.
Where you think this happening at?
It seems that that's all on the same street.
No, I don't think that's the same street. That seems like the same street.
It looked like the same street.
This is happening actually in
Every
Turkey.
time it snow in they hood.
That's in Turkey.
Yep.
Damn.
That's a bad hill though. Look at that hill.
Oh no! I mean,
Yeah,
it's like,
good.
but they know that this happens.
Look at that.
They know that this happens. This is not the first season that this happens. They know that this happens.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, they know.
Hey,
They need to prepare for this.
I guess Turkey gets snow like in certain places, right?
They train.
And they've been living in it. It's not new. What was that? What you giving me here?
Oh, that's my gift. That's my shit.
Oh, all right. Oh, this is a
Koba.
Koba.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Hell
That's
yeah.
Under
what's
the
up.
amps right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was grimy ass motherfucker in that
Grimy
movie.
ass motherfucker.
You coming out with some new flowers?
Yeah, it's going crazy right now.
Word up, man.
Yeah.
How do you like? I mean, being from the East Coast and seeing like the change right now with legalization, and
Right.
now it's like you're starting to spring up like dispensaries and flavors all over the place, man.
It's crazy. It's amazing too, though. It's like the things you used to go to jail for, you ain't go to jail for no more.
Right.
It's like cops just look at you like whatever, you know.
Yeah, the thing we trip out on, because we were talking about it not too long ago, is the fact that you can be out in public and just be smoking and they ain't giving you no problem.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the crazy.
Yeah.
I still be nervous. Like, yo, you sure we good? Yeah, we good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna take
Yeah.
a minute. It's gonna take a
Yeah.
minute because I mean, it was years, man.
years
All the time that we would go there,
gaffle you up.
man. I mean, they would be able to smell you from like the next block.
Yeah,
I remember there was this cop car that was at a stop sign, and then we passed them, and they said that they smelled us,
yeah.
and they followed us, and they pulled us over.
Yeah, I think they're cool with people smoking in public. You know what I mean? Walking down the street, but they're gonna give you a DUI if they catch you smoking and driving. I mean, that's anywhere.
Yeah.
They're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And in Colorado, California, in Nevada, and out there, that's gonna be a DUI. You could smoke in the street, walking around right in front of them. You could be standing next to one of these law enforcement
Yeah.
Yep.
officials, and they ain't gonna do nothing about it. But like the minute you're in your car whipping out, and yeah, they're pulling you.
I
over
mean,
for
but I mean, on the other side of that us stoners, when we started driving, soon after that, we were smoking while we were driving. So we already know the protocol, like to look, where to look to see about the coppers are going to be there. I mean, at least for me.
Right.
I mean, I can be still smoking. I know that it's legal.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, wait a minute. I don't want no cop to be like eyeing me and shit.
it's legal to smoke, but not smoke and drive.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do that, you got to be extra, vigilant on your surroundings. Like
Yeah.
you're looking to see if they're behind you anywhere or coming up.
Yeah, but how they get you an alcohol test? Like how they test you? They know if you high. They see it in your eyes.
They don't got a real test for it.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Nah.
You see how if
Yeah.
you drunk, they gonna make you blow in a breathalyzer
And realistically,
Weed,
you
what
should
the-
refuse the test.
all day.
I mean, because if you take the test and you fail it, obviously your license get revoked. Then you go to the classes and you got to pay. What is it, like 10, 15 racks for that whole experience, and then have the points on your driving record. Better to say no to the test, that you refuse it, you're not going to take it, blood test, urine test, no test. Let them take your license for a year. You'll pay a smaller fine, but you won't have to go to them classes, and you won't have the points against your license.
Yeah, that's,
I mean?
that's definitely the smart way to go.
But realistically, they don't even have a test to gauge that. So anything they would be saying would be,
Your word against theirs.
yeah, crap.
Yeah.
They can't prove it.
Like having you stand up on one foot, man. It's hard to stand up on one foot sober to some people.
Some people ain't good with balance, period.
Exactly. So it's like they're gonna see you like stumbling, and we will wobble, and they're gonna get you. And they say, "Oh, I do the alphabet backwards." Well, you do the alphabet backwards.
Yeah, you do it. That always got me like, how do you pass one of those in Timbos? Like Timbos are heavy shoes, and you got to stand on one foot, put one foot up. Like, who's gonna keep balance with that? I mean, there's some that are sturdy enough to do that, but I mean, I'm telling you, like, Come on, man.
Nah, man.
And I don't think no one knows the alphabet backwards. Period. I know I don't know it. I'll
No
probably
one knows.
start
it.
off with Z.
That's what that was.
That's the only thing we're gonna be able to get right there.
Yeah.
I don't know what comes next, the Y or the X. What?
Yeah. That's like a setup. Like they know. They don't even know it. They couldn't even tell. Like you say it. You say it, and then I'll say it.
Yeah, if you can say it.
If you could say it backwards, I'll say it.
I'll try my
I'll
best.
try my best to say it backwards, but I want to see you do it
Exactly.
first.
Yeah, they
Watch them
always-
say it like nothing.
Since you think that's something that people can just equally do. I want to see you and your partner do that.
Oh,
Both of
right
you.
on.
Separate.
Because maybe you practice it. Maybe he doesn't.
Right.
Like, because who practices doing the alphabet backwards? Like, come on. They never taught that in school, in any school.
No.
Okay, we're going to need you to learn this
Not at all.
backwards, Timmy. Timmy, pay attention to me.
You, mind, you,
You're gonna have to.
you want to send me to jail, right?
Yeah, you're setting me up for disaster here.
Scholars once. No.
Is this dyslexic alphabet we're doing? We're doing it backwards?
So if the cops, they can't do it backwards, say, well, you know what? I'm going to have to arrest you and take you in.
I don't know if that would work.
No, that
but-
won't work?
No, I don't think that would
You know, turn around. Put your hands where I can see them. You know, no.
Bust
No, that ain't gonna work.
You know, I did try one time when the cop passed, pulled me over or whatnot and saying like, not discussing your day, whatever. Like, I thought about doing that when they got me in Dallas. With the TSA and the customs people. I'm not discussing my day. Try to tell them that. Man, they was gonna throw me in the pokey right then and there. But I did think about that. I thought about what do I say? Well, I'm not discussing my day.
It all depends how you say it too. You know what I mean?
I was thinking about it.
It all
the whole
depends.
script.
Oh man, there was a couple times I'm like, I don't know how they didn't take me to jail with the way I was talking to these dudes, man. Like I was just, it was all deflecting though, because I had pounds in the trunk, and I got pulled over when I went to a Laker game, and I had pounds in the trunk, and he didn't get me for nothing but for hearing my exhaust. I had a loud exhaust, on my whip. I had one of them SRT8 jammies, and they're really loud. And so when I ripped by him, he heard it and thought I was speeding or something.
Yeah.
Jumped behind me and pulled me before I got into the parking lot. And I quickly switched my attitude on him. He came up to the window. He started asking. I'm like, "What'd you get me for, man?" "Oh, well, you were driving fast." "I wasn't driving fast. You don't even got a radar gun, man. You heard my pipes, and you looked and saw my car." I immediately just started, having an attitude with him, and he changes the subject. "Okay, I smell weed."
Oh,
"Where's the weed?" Boom, I pulled out a bag of weed. Boom, here it is. Here goes the card for it. "What did you pull me over for?"
Yeah.
And he starts looking at the car. "Oh, well, I see you got tinted windows." I'm like, my windows were down.
Yeah.
And so he calls his supervisor and asks him about the weed, because I pulled it out on him and showed it to him right in his face. Wow.
Killed him.
Fred Reck was with me. He could tell you the story. He was tripping. And he eventually says, "All right, you're free to go." Doesn't write me up for the tinted windows. Didn't write me up for the fact that I had a no plate on my front bumper, because here in Cali, you got to have that. It's like one of them little loopholes, excuses for them to pull you over. Half the cars here don't got them on.
Exactly.
But it's an excuse, right? I didn't have it, and my windows were tinted, but they were rolled down.
Right.
And I flexed on him so hard, getting his guys, the supervisor, whatever, on the line, told him, "You gotta let him go. He got his thing, and he's not smoking in the car, right?" Well, there's no remnants, whatever he said to him, so he lets me go. And Fred Rick was like, "Damn, Uncle Louie, you went hard on him. Why did you do that? He could have pulled this out and did this, that, and the other." I said, "It was either what I did or we were getting popped for them 2 pounds in the trunk.
Yeah.
Gosh, what would you rather have? And he was, you got 2 pounds in the trunk? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I got, and it's sometimes you could talk to him in a way that'll throw him off. I would not suggest this to anyone. I was very fortunate. But yeah, like, you know, but sometimes, like now, like if I know I ain't got nothing, like I'll definitely, if I thought they pulled me over for nothing, just profiling, I'll let them have it. I don't care.
Bring it.
If I know I ain't got nothing that they could like use at all, whatever, I'll just talk
my shit.
talk my ish.
All right.
Are we there yet? No, we got 10 minutes. Damn. All right.
It's creeping. It's creeping.
It's creeping. Hey, you got a project coming out February 24th, right?
Yeah, February 24th. I'm from Marion. It's the projects I'm about to drop. That's my second project I'm dropping since I've been out of jail, or whatever. So
Is that the city you're from?
yeah, I'm from Jersey City, but that's from my projects.
All right.
Like where I was raised at, where I'm from. Like that's where like my whole attitude come from there. Like it's like a city inside a city. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to just get a world what I've been giving them, basically. Just like what I'm representing, you know what I mean? Everywhere I go, I just try to like carry what
Reflection of what you grew up in.
exactly shit like that. You feel me? So it's I got big features on there. You feel me? I got Fabio Foreign on there.
Dope.
I got Lil TJ on there. Doughboy on there. It's gonna be crazy. I probably got somebody else on there. I hope I ain't forgetting about it.
And who'd you did you get a few different producers, or you got one producer on the production?
Yeah, I got a lot of producers on it, but I'm mainly messing with my in-house producer. He like my Swiss beats. He like my Dr. Dre. His name Littles.
Yeah.
So he do all my beats basically. You know what I mean? Whatever I'm feeling. If I be like, yo, I'm feeling like this, he'll get in his bag and make something like that. You know what I mean?
That's dope when you got a relationship like that with a producer where you could be like, yo, this is the vibe I'm feeling. And they know how to translate that. Because not every producer knows how to do that. They'll just give you, here's a folder, choose what you like. Right. But like when you could get down with somebody like that, man, that's what creates the vibe.
Yeah, it's like me and him. I be feeling like we like Dr. Frankenstein. He create a monster. He bring it out of me. You know, like you need that as far as like, I mean, everybody needs
like the
that.
guidance.
Exactly. You feel me? So he make the beats, and then I just be like, all right, I can feel it. I can hear it talking to me. I want that one. And we go to work. That's my boy.
That's how real producers do it, though. Like, you know, there's a lot of cats that'll make beats.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you might spit some bars on them and they're just letting you do, you know, what you do. They may think something, well, maybe he or she could do it something right here, a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
But either, you know, communications lack. They don't know how to communicate it to the artist and say, hey, listen, I think it could be better in this area if. And like I know cats like sometimes will have, you know, communication issues behind that, like, and not say what they want. And then when the song comes on later, let's just say it pops, they have a certain cringe factor to it because they never said what they wanted to say to fix the song in their mind.
Yeah.
The way producers hear it are different than sometimes us as the ones putting down, you know, the lyrics on it.
Exactly.
We hear it the way we wrote it. They might hear something that can add to it or maybe, you know, make it more simple. And if we're open enough to that, we take the guidance. But like, you know, the producers that like, you know, they're just like hands off.
Right.
I think they have the most regret because they don't know how to communicate that to somebody, you know, that they're working with.
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, them just being beat makers, you know, because you can be a beat maker, but you still don't know how to produce a song or produce an artist
Right.
or an MC. You know, I mean, you got to be able to communicate and say, you know what, do this a little better here or you know, slow down on this part or whatever like that, be able to talk to them, you know, instead of just like being so hands off like you saying.
Oh yeah, the right producers can make you better for sure.
Yeah. It's like if you got like if you writing music for somebody, you write a song for you want somebody to sing, and if that you give it to that person and they don't sing it right, you ain't gonna like it.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like a producer, you making beats. You give his beat to somebody, he don't kill it how you expected him to kill it when you visioned it, you making it, you ain't gonna like it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
damn, I could have gave it to somebody else, he would have bodied it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how producers is too. Like they be hands on with it. Like they hear it too. So when you in the studio with a great producer, he's gonna be like feeding off your energy, and he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm feeling like this. You feel me? And you're like, I'm feeling like that too. So we come together and y'all make a record. You know?
Yeah, when you get the producer excited, you got something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when they're just going through it, like, all right, yeah, here's the next one. That's okay. But you want to get them excited because, I mean, that's what it's all for, especially when you work with the producers that you got vibes with. You know what I mean?
Word up.
That's always the needle. Like if they're feeling it, like, yo, hey, do this. All right, we're going to add this to it, whatever, you know. The excitement has to be there for sure. But so February 24th, you're going to drop this, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to drop a single end of this month. Just to start getting the campaign going, get the shit pushing. I'm trying to go crazy. Like I came home off soon as I came home, I was home like a month, dropped a mixtape, went crazy on that. So now I'm just trying to keep applying pressure. Like,
That was 10 Toes Down, right?
yeah, nah, it was Free the Real.
Oh, Free the Real, yeah.
Free the Real. I dropped the Free the Real album. I dropped that September. I came home at the end of August, middle of August, and I came right back at him in September. So now I'm back. Of course, the beginning of the year, you know, first quarter, you feel me?
Yeah.
You got to stay on them. So every quarter I'm trying to drop and just keep the pressure on.
Were you writing while you were locked down?
Oh, hell yeah. Like I was writing, but not as much as I should have because I was losing like faith sometimes, not knowing if I'm, you know what I mean? It's a dark place in there. So it wasn't always like, sometimes I just express myself and I write. Sometimes I be feeling like when I write, it just feel like a waste of talent or something. You feel me? Like maybe I ain't gonna get home and nobody gonna hear this, you know?
Right.
So now when I made it, I'm like, once I start feeling like I was coming home, I started getting more motivated.
Yeah.
And I'm writing more. So, and I came home and just kept writing. Like, so.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy how it happens, you know, and the time you spend away from it too, it makes you miss it, but it also gives you time to absorb it, and it makes you better when you go back to it, I think.
Yeah, I swear. Like some people go there and they don't catch on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people that's why you see people go home, maybe home for like 2 weeks and they come right back and for the same, but you got some people in there that's really like, you give me a second chance, it's gonna happen. But some people ain't gonna get that second chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
people,
that second chance is not hard to get.
exactly.
I mean, it's hard to get. It's not easy to get.
Exactly. It's so hard to get. When you get it, you gotta take advantage of it. You can't go out there and play with it and keep doing the same things that you've done because obviously that didn't work. That's why you where you at.
You got to step through the door, man.
And there's so many avenues to eat and to win out here.
Yeah.
Other than doing negative. Come on, weed is legal now. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, damn.
Like for real.
Yeah,
Like,
real
you know
for
what I
real.
mean? Like
That's-
what?
And now you're not only doing music, but you're putting out, you know, flavors.
Yeah, putting out them flavors. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You feel me?
That's right here.
Koba, huh?
Koba.
What do you like to smoke normally on? Your favorite smoke?
Like gumbo, like that, stuff like that.
Indica, sativa,
Oh, indica,
hybrid.
indica.
You like the heavy knock. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, indica.
You know, most smokers.
What about you?
Most smokers like the, you know, avid smokers like the heavy indicas. Like that's, you know, our crew is basically, that's what we get down with. But we smoke hybrids and stuff like that, you know. But
Okay.
like, yeah, I mean, most people that we ask that come here, few of them will say like hybrids, you know, and sativas and stuff like that because they like to be up and whatnot. But a lot of people, you know, it's indicas.
Yeah, word.
That heavy Kush, OG Kush, knock, man. Yeah, people like that.
Yeah.
The
So,
flavor's great.
Do you
but
switch it up or you just smoke consistently what you smoke?
Nah, we switch it up over here because we got so many flavors that run through here, from our cultivation to others and whatnot. Like it's a testing ground, if you will, like this place.
Yeah,
know what I'm
you see,
saying?
that's it's crazy about weed. Weed is like everywhere. It's like everything. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't like when we drink alcohol. It's like this is my drink.
Right.
If I go to drink, I drink Remy all day. I drink Henny all day. I might drink Patron all day.
Yeah.
That's what you drink. But weed, you be everywhere with it.
It's
But
the-
you know, there are some stoners that like they just prefer smoking one thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, so a lot of people in Southern Cali, I would say, and we know many of them, they'll only smoke OG.
Yeah.
They'll maybe try the other flavors here and there, but consistently what they're buying is OG. For us, we have a bunch of different stuff. Like our preference is OG, but like I said, a bunch of different flavors come over here, so we try it all
Mm-hmm.
to either stamp it or dump it. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
Yeah.
Most are getting stamped though, because there's a lot of talented cultivators down here. Like even if you prefer the OGs and the indicas, like there are other exotics that are like good. Like they smell, the nose is good, the flavor is good on the palate, and the impact is there too.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff. It's just OG is that. I mean, you can't lose with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless the cultivator's a bum
Ooh.
and don't know what he's doing.
No one.
Then you could lose.
Yeah, I like the different flavors. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, you can have your favorite, but then it's always nice to dabble in some different flavors and see what's out there.
Exactly.
You know, I like that. I like the taste.
We know you like flavors and dabbling in different things. But we know this.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true. I'm telling the truth.
I know you are.
no lies detected.
The mushrooms are real.
What gets you the highest? What's the highest you ever been?
I don't know. I'm still trying to get there.
I would say from being a witness outside
Right.
is the mushroom tea. That
Yeah.
was the mushroom tea adventure.
I mean, the mushroom tea that got me the highest. That I mean, I couldn't do a show. You know, I am conditioned that no matter how much I smoked, whatever, I could do a show.
Right.
Or even drink, I was able to go through and make it through a show. Mushroom tea stopped all of that. I could not make it through a show.
Yeah, no.
They had to.
We had to pull his ass off.
They had to get me off of the stage. I'm still trying to think of how I made it up from the bus to the stage, because that's a complete blur.
I think someone helped you there because they weren't thinking.
I don't.
And then
I don't know.
And it's like I say this, and it's the truth. There's no exaggeration. When he got on the congas and started to play, it sounded like someone jumped on the congas and they all fell over. That's how offbeat it was.
I
It
was
was
some
like
offbeat.
it was bad.
And I mean, it's very hard for me to play offbeat, even just to pretend.
I mean, I looked back. I was like, Bobo.
Well,
Yeah.
first, you probably look back at me and like, okay, well, maybe he snapped out of it. Maybe he's ready.
No, all I heard was the.
Oh,
And that was it. I was like, what? I thought a fan got on stage and fell into the percussions. You know what I mean? That's what I thought I heard. And then I looked over and I'm like, Bobo? How the hell did you get out of the bus?
Damn.
Because he was in the bunk and we had someone watching him, making sure that he was cool, because like he was done. But
yeah. So that would be like,
his spirit was strong though. He got his ass up and tried to play those, right?
tried to play, but then he said, "Get that motherfucker off the stage. Get him off
get
the
him off
stage
right now.
Now,
Get him
mute
off.
his mic now."
I didn't say all that, Bobo. I might have looked at people like to do it that
I'm
way.
saying
Never
I'm
said.
saying exactly what was going in your mind. You may not have said it, but that's what your mind was saying. Get that motherfucker back.
No, this was it right here.
To the bus. You stay there in the bus. Don't leave.
Damn.
That's all Bobo heard.
You're
right there.
imagining that. That never said no such
Don't
thing.
leave. Had snow like guarding me and stuff like that.
I was doing the show. How could I tell you don't leave?
Man, you done get him out of here. Excuse me, people. I gotta tend to this. Get him the fuck out of here onto the bus.
I dare you to find anything like that remotely close.
No, you didn't do all of that.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Man,
Yeah, stop fucking around, Bobo. What's going on?
Damn.
he was throwing shit at them. They're walking me off. Get the fuck out of here.
Throwing
with
fucking
that
tomatoes at the back of
Yeah.
Bobo's neck and shit.
Ooh.
shit. He was steady docking me like, all right, 10, 20, 15,
Oh, man.
you
And that was his birthday.
JB and you.
This was on his birthday, no less. That was
Damn. I mean,
If-
you're supposed to be high on your birthday, though,
Yeah.
but damn.
Have you ever tried mushrooms?
No, I've been dying to try them though.
Microdose first or moderation.
I've been hearing so much about it. I've been dying to try. My brothers and them just tried them, and they said they had the greatest time in their life.
Yeah, man. If you do the right amount on your first time, you'll have a great time.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
let's link up.
Oh man,
Nah,
I
you
don't know.
I'm good on that.
He knew off top.
I'm gonna try it though. I gotta have a little vibe with me. And,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know,
Have the right people around you,
Yeah.
and just moderate dose.
yeah, we gonna do it together. We'll make it happen. It's gonna be special.
Hey, they had Prince Harry on 60 Minutes last night, and he was talking about he took some mushrooms.
Wow.
Yeah, that he did ayahuasca. He did some mushrooms. He smoked some weed. Like, he's one of us.
He out here living.
That's cool.
No, but no, because he was like for the mushrooms, he was dealing with a depression that he was going through, and he kept hearing about psilocybin, which is mushrooms, and so he decided to like take it, and he said that shit helped him through his depression, and that he would tell anyone. He wouldn't tell anyone to do it for recreational purpose. He would say, if you have a problem like one he had or anything like that, psilocybin can help you through. Moderation doses.
I think I'm gonna try it now.
then if
If the Prince stamped it, let's,
Yeah, and then if you want to go to Meltdown, you just hang with Bobo.
Oh yeah.
Bring it.
Yeah.
we gonna do this thing together, Bobo.
All right. There you go, man.
Good luck.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah.
Yeah, the melt is real, man. When that happens, it could be great. It could be great, though. Like, it could be great, or it could be, like, mad fucked up. It just depends on the state of mind you're in when you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, some people know, like, if they're experienced individuals in terms of doing psychedelics,
Yeah.
they'll know not to have, like, a fucking hang-up going in. Like, whatever your hang-up is, you got to get over it before you go in there. Unless you're with someone to guide you through the hang-up part. Because that's how they do it. That's how they're treating people with depression and different things, is that they'll have someone guiding them through when they get to a certain point in their head, and they need the guidance to snap back in. Right. And but when you're doing it recreational, there's no guide there. Everybody is on one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you got an experienced person, you're good.
You had a meltdown before? Talk about
I've been in the melt, but this guy, his melt was real.
Damn.
I've been in the melt. We've been in the melt. We used to do shows on this shit. Like, we take
Yeah.
like an eighth of mushrooms, like an hour before or 15
Go
minutes
crazy.
before, and then boom, we'd be like rocking on stage on that or acid and other things. So but we were in control of it for a time. The minute like I had a hang up about something, I couldn't do it anymore because I knew how mad I would get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it amplifies what state you're in that moment, right? So
Like an E-pill.
yeah, so if you're like pissed off or you got any hang-ups, and he's seen this. And so that's why I like stood away from it for so long, because I had like some issues that I was dealing with that were like with some anger shit. And until I got over that, I wouldn't touch them, because I already knew like, oh, that it could amplify that, and I might flip the fuck out on somebody unnecessarily. You know what I mean? So once I got through the hangups, I started like messing around with it again.
Right.
And it was like a good trip. And I was around all the right people.
Right, that's important. But, to be honest, I don't know if I could really do it before a show.
No, not anymore. I couldn't.
Not anymore. Like
I could microdose before a show.
I'd rather be in like in a cool setting like this, or just hanging out, or watching some movie or outside somewhere. But to actually be on stage and to work and to be on point and everything like that, it's like at that point before we didn't worry. We
didn't worry. No,
we didn't worry
think
about all that stuff. We're like, man, we're gonna be on point regardless.
Yeah.
Now it's a different kind of thing.
For that Palladium show, I microdosed. I didn't tell any of y'all, but I did. I felt like I heard myself on beat, in pocket.
Yeah, you did mention it afterwards.
I said it after.
Yeah, you said afterwards.
But in my mind, as we were doing it, I felt like I was always behind, like I was trying to keep up.
Damn.
Wow.
See,
And it wasn't a physical thing. It was in my head. Like, I didn't prepare to do the microdose before we did the show. I just did it.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to do it old school style. Like, we just did shit. We didn't think about it. We just did it. And instead of my mind being prepared for it, I probably would have felt as locked in as I was and not felt behind if my mind was prepped for it. But like because I did it, you know,
If you would have just said, yo, Bobo,
yep, you're right. I wouldn't have felt behind.
right, you can't go at it solo.
I wasn't behind,
Right.
but it
Yeah,
felt
you know,
like it.
Felt like it does.
Yeah, it was weird. It was the weirdest shit, and I wasn't like honest. It wasn't no psychedelic part because it was the micro. You don't feel any of that. It's all in the body
Right.
and slightly in the head. But
Right.
like, yeah, maybe that was what it was. Is that my body felt like behind everything instead of like in with it.
That's
Next
crazy.
time I'll be like locked in, but that time I didn't feel so
Just
locked.
let me know, bro.
I will let you know. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We should not be in
Let me
portals
know.
by ourselves. That's,
You know, I mean,
it's not the way.
that would be like, that time I was in a portal by myself with the mushroom tea. I was all by myself. There was,
Yeah.
no one went so deep as I did, you know what I mean? So I was,
Like no one wanted to drink the tea because it was like a new thing to us. We were normally, just eating mushrooms, like eating the nasty ass mushrooms.
Right.
Because that was the thing. The tea was new to everybody, but Mr. Extremist over here, he was like the only one.
It's thirsty.
And and instead of drinking the suggested amount, which was this much, he drank this much.
Not Eric Bobo.
Not Eric Bobo. How could he?
what, man?
I'm
What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do?
Dude.
I wanted to experience it.
Yeah, but like if you if you take the moderate or micro, you're good and you'll feel right if you're mentally ready for it. but with micro and in the moderation, you feel good. Like you're in a positive state. I don't think anybody could make you pissed off in that state. We did a show
Yeah.
a couple months ago, or about a month ago, right? Month and a half, where we took moderation doses here.
Yes, we did. A month ago.
And no one could stop laughing. It was just hilarious.
Oh, dude, it
Like,
was amazing.
Whatever anybody brought up, it was just hilarious.
That's a good time. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, so like if you get like a group of your most down homies,
Yeah.
and they're all open,
Uh-huh.
you can't have one that's not open to that. If he's
Yeah.
not, he or she's not open to that, they can't. They ain't gonna,
Can't let them in the room.
yeah, because they ain't gonna understand it.
Yeah.
And they'll be the one that's like out of sync with everybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you got a group of people, man, you will have a good time.
Yeah, if you get with a group of friends that everyone is on the same page, that is the best feeling ever. Because, like you said, if there's that one person that's out of sync, that person becomes the focal point while everyone else is having. They're like, "Oh, we're having such a blast," except for her over there.
Yeah.
Why is he looking at us?
You're not in the world with them. You're in a different plane of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. You see things different in that moment. Like I've been around people that were shrooming or on acid and having a psychedelic time, and I was not, and I knew I was not in their world with them. And
Yeah.
I've removed myself because I knew I was gonna be the energy breaker in the room because I'm not,
Uh-huh.
I have not
Understood.
participated. So you have to know that. It's etiquette. Nobody really pays attention to that. But at the same time, a group of people will take some acid or mushrooms and not tell anyone. It'll just be them like,
It'd be high as hell.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing to nobody. It's high.
yeah, man. That's, what we got to do is we got to do a moderation show again and play Hot Box.
Yes. Yes,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
totally down.
Okay, so the Hot Box game, it's this see this box down here? It's like this game called Cards Against Humanity, right? But this is
Okay.
like the stoner version. There's some fucked up cards in there.
Right. Right.
If you should get a chance to get your hands on a box like this, right? Play it with as many homies as you got, and the cards are gonna be fucked up,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be hilarious, especially if you play it on, micro or moderation doses of mushrooms, or you're having drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinks is smoking out. That game, stupid.
Get the job done.
Oh yeah,
It's a fun game.
I'm
yeah.
interested.
Hey, looking at that, right? The slap, because that obviously was a challenge.
Yeah, I just like.
I
did
just
that
noticed
woman
that
just,
was
like,
that was
slap?
a slap.
Okay.
Yes, he must have caught a slap challenge for a point.
Oh,
Speaking of slaps, the slap competition's coming soon, man. Dana White brought forth the slap. I mean, he's got some drama from a slap he threw recently, but ironic as it is, there is a league. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Man, I can't wait to see that.
That shit is crazy, yo.
I can't wait to the people that signed up for that.
Yo.
Because like you may have a hard ass slap. You may be able to be the one to knock the other guy out. But what if he gets you before you get him?
Exactly.
Because it's all about the draw, who gets the slap first, right?
And motherfuckers getting slapped and knocked out.
See, like that big dude should have knocked that guy out right there. Right? You think?
Oh.
He didn't even put his weight into that.
No, he didn't put his.
Are they on the same team? Why are they wearing the same jerseys? Slapping your own teammates away? Nah, man. Like, here he goes. Let's see. Let's see. Does he got it? Does he got the technique?
I think he got it.
No. He's weak.
No.
He's weak.
No, but it's the people that get actually like knocked out from a slap.
That one little chubby Russian dude, boy, he got the slap down, boy.
Oh, this
guy's going out.
Oh.
Nine.
Well, I mean, we're not the ones getting hit.
He got stung. Got a nice little stinger right there.
Yeah.
He rocked his ass.
Yep.
Real quick.
I'm okay.
Hello.
Hey, yo.
How you doing?
Hey, yo. Where am I, yo?
Get your Rocky on, son.
Damn.
Did you see Tulsa King? This last?
I didn't see the final episode yet. No.
All right, I ain't gonna blow it for you.
All right,
son.
don't blow.
Damn.
Yeah, it's good. There you go.
Yo.
It's a good show, man.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Have you seen it?
Nah, I don't even know what it is.
Sylvester Stallone got a new series called Tulsa King. He plays a mafia guy that just got out of prison, and they tell him he got to go run Tulsa. It's just because they don't want him in New York, so they, toss him to the side, say, "Hey, we want you to go do this over here." And he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
He just did 20 years for them, and that's all I'll tell you. That way, I don't.
It's good though.
It's good.
It's good. It's real good.
All right, bet. I'm gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I've been fucking with the BMF shit.
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah, that just came back.
Because it came out when I was locked up. I heard so much about it, so now I came home caught up on the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just started the second season. Yeah. It's good.
And Snowfall, I fuck with Snowfall.
Snowfall's good. They're coming up on their final season.
Yeah, I'm mad about that, but shit, you can't have it forever, I guess. Nothing lasts forever, huh?
Certain stories, especially stories like those, like guys like that, it's either they get smoked in the game or they get locked up.
Yeah, man.
That's always the end outcome. So that the season finale is either going to be he gets locked up.
Yeah, man. Life sentences
or smoked.
It's the game of life with that, man.
Rarely is there the happy ending where he escapes to the Bahamas and they don't find him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen like that.
Yeah, no.
You know what'll be crazy? What I predict?
What do you
predict? Happen? I have never seen this, but I have heard what it's about or who it's based about.
What, Snowfall?
But like, yeah.
Snowfall originally was based off of Rick Ross.
Yeah. So I feel like in like the last episode, maybe to outro it, maybe they'll have the original Rick Ross. Like,
I don't think he will. Nah, because he what his claim was that John Singleton, rest in peace, stole his story from him and went and sold it as this and changed just little things to embellish the character and not have to give him credit.
That's fucked.
All right, never mind.
Yeah,
so you might not see the real Rick Ross, maybe rapper Rick Ross.
Boss.
The boss?
Yeah, you might see the boss.
Yeah, hey, you could see that.
You could see that.
Tomato,
The one,
tomato.
maybe not so much.
It would be cool to see Freeway Ricky Ross.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to originals.
Yeah.
Did you just do the?
But if he's standing hard in the paint on his I ain't fucking with them, then you might see the boss.
O'Shea! Let him in there.
Oh man.
Gosh.
No, shoot. I'd be sneaking those in there on the script. Wait a minute. Is that in the script? Is that in?
It is now.
It's now.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that Snowfall was based on that. You just blew my mind with that.
Yeah, they don't talk about it, but Ricky, when he came down here, we were doing the show at a different desk than this before, but he came and he talked about it, how he went and sat with John Singleton, and it was originally supposed to be his story.
Yeah.
Now, you know, when you go and you tell someone your story and you plan to do something, it doesn't always work out. But you leave with your, you know, what you own, which is the story. And I guess when that deal didn't work out between them, John kind of just according to Rick, tweaked the story so that they didn't have to give him any credit on it. But it's based off of him initially.
It's a grimy world we live in.
Yeah. Now, a lot of the things that happened in Snowfall didn't happen to Rick Ross, but you know, because obviously they changed the story up. But the initial, like the guy who got the
CIA and all
the
that.
CIA lock here was him, and that's basically where they get the story from.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that was his gripe about it, is that he gave them his story and they changed it and locked him out.
That's crazy.
So I don't know if they can reconcile that, and it's the last season. It would be cool if they did. It would be cool as fuck if they did. But, you know, at this point, John's gone, and the new guys that do the writing and create the story now, that, you know, they went way off on what was going on with Rick Ross in his time.
Yeah. Well, there goes my prediction then.
Sorry, Pedro.
That was a good prediction, though. You did okay with that.
I mean, you put a lot of
For somebody that never watched it,
Yeah.
That was good.
I would have bought that if I didn't know the history, Pedro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You went in confident. That's good. There was some confidence.
A little bit.
I know, Al, you gotta scrape out of here pretty soon. Bolton, do we got any questions from the Asylum?
Don't have any questions, but I was actually going to show you this. I was going to show Pedro here. We got Al hanging out with Kodak.
Shit, that's dope.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of that, Pedro?
That's sick. That's hard.
Oh, see, look at that.
Look at that.
You got a track with him?
Yeah, that's bro. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what's up.
That's his favorite artist right there.
Oh,
though.
yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kodak's a monster.
Hey,
It's sick.
there's some footage of James Brown when he's like in his late 20s, early 30s, somewhere around there, where if Kodak slapped a James Brown wig on, he'd look
Just
like James Brown, right?
Yeah.
You saw it.
I
showed it to Pedro. He was tripping out. He's like, "Ah, damn."
Yeah, look, Kodak's the modern day James Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's what we like to do.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Yeah, give him a round of applause.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Straight up. Yeah,
Salute to Kodak.
that's what's up though. I recently saw him at Complex.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but he was just on for like 20 minutes. I was like, oh man, that's what I came for. But luckily, the homegirl got me like a little ticket just to get me in.
Yeah.
And I was able to see him. But I was like, oh man.
Yeah, that's bro. He had a
Sick.
concert. Well, it was a big concert, like a radio station concert back out my way. And
Yeah.
he had brought me out.
Right?
And performed in front of everybody. It was crazy. It was big.
That's what's up. I remember for one of my birthdays, I did acid at one of his shows when he recently got released at the
Damn,
Novo.
Pedro.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. This was when he still had when he was first. There he go. It was around where he dropped that song.
Oh, I bet. Say that.
Yeah, so it was that long ago.
Hey, what were some of the artists you were listening to growing up? Like,
Oh, growing up?
yeah, that made you want to get into the game.
I was real heavy on like Snoop. I was big on Snoop from the West Coast. Everybody rock with Pac, you know. Wu-Tang. I was heavy on Wu-Tang. I was heavy. I was the kid that was like always in front of the TV watching Video Music Box. So even when y'all came on, you know,
Yeah.
like I was always like trying to study it, trying to get the dance moves, like this, you know, just moving like them or whatever. Because it's always, you know, hip hop always represent where we come from.
Yeah.
It's like it's a reflection of where we from.
That's
So
right.
just seeing Wu-Tang videos and just watching, and when Cash Money came out, how they in front of their projects, they rapping. I'm like, damn, they got big chains on, they doing it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm from the projects too. I'm like, I could do it too. You know? So I was real big on that. But as I start like getting older and finding my character, I was like finding like becoming a man, it was more so like 50 Cent and I'm like too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once I start growing up, 50's like my favorite.
Yeah, I think people sleep on him in terms of like the impact that he had when he came.
No, for real.
Yeah, 50,
No.
50 was different.
Oh yeah, he was
50,
different.
50
Dude,
different.
He brought that hardcore sound back, and like just the stuff he was flipping too.
Yeah.
Like you know, he don't get enough credit to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, he
That-
deserves so much more.
Yeah,
That Get Rich or Die Trying album is a classic from beginning to end.
Yeah.
even the mixtapes that lead up to
Yes, yes,
Hey,
yes.
I was
yes,
gonna say
yes.
that.
The mixtape.
Mixtape.
like a lot of his
I was gonna
mixtape
say
work.
that right there, boy.
Like, let me tell you what about my man right here, cause like I gotta give him flowers, cause he is one of my favorites, always has been. What he did with those mixtapes, in some instances, he made a better song
yeah,
than the original song,
9 times out of 10.
and that's hard to do. And he did it 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 times.
He
out
was
of 10.
on one, my man, right there, bro.
And-
That was inspiring to
I
me.
will always check out 50. Anything he got coming out, I will
Yeah.
definitely check it.
Yeah.
Dude, those
50's a monster.
mixtapes. Those mixtapes, whatever was hot on the radio or in the clubs, he had his own version of it.
Yeah.
That was genius.
And so it was like, yo, man, he was just on it. Like, and every month a new mixtape.
He
for a
would
minute.
eat your song up. and
Exactly.
do it better.
Everybody think it's Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was the beat snatcher. 50 started that. Like
Yeah.
50 was the one. He'd take your beat and destroy it.
Yeah.
You'd be like, why is he on my song? I could imagine, like, you know what I mean? He jump on your track. 50, the mixtape 50 was
Yeah.
that album Get Rich or Die Trying is definitely a classic. But like
Yeah.
you said, the mixtape that was building up to that, it's like it was, man, that was crazy.
That got him ready for that album. Right?
Yeah,
All
dude.
those joints like put him in position to like kill it in that moment when that album came out. And he did. He didn't slip on any of that.
Nah.
Now, even the song "How to Rob," where you
Yeah.
know,
Oh, yeah.
that when he started, I mean, that's where we first heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and this so
Clever
he-
song.
clever
Dope
song,
writing.
And so when we heard that he was getting with Aftermath and he was getting beats by Dre, like, oh, word. And then when the mixtapes started coming, and they were just like, yo,
Yeah, man.
His stories, his hooks, all of that stuff,
And he had
everything.
a shitload of mixtapes too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he did not fail on
Yeah.
putting any of those out. He was like, well, I'm gonna feed the streets real quick, and he fed them.
dude,
Yeah. He painted a picture so vivid too when he talked about shit. Like,
yeah,
I fuck with 50 for real.
Yeah.
He's a dope songwriter.
Yeah,
Like,
real.
yes,
really dope.
yes.
And even what he's doing now too, like he's doing the BMF stuff really good.
Yeah.
Like the way
BMF,
everything's set up.
Power,
Yeah.
all the the BMF documentary, other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that
I mean,
executive producer role ain't no joke, Papa.
you know,
Yeah.
and then he sometimes gets his directing on, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and his acting,
And he can
everything
act.
like
And he could act. Yeah.
he can
Ah,
act.
yeah.
So he's like the full package.
To
Yeah.
top it off, all of that, everything he rap about when he came up, he lived that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? For him to be where he at today and coming from where he came from, that's why I admire him. You feel me? He's like,
Yeah.
nobody ever pulled his card and made it seem like he's not who he's saying he is. You feel me? It
that's
was like,
true.
nah,
Right.
he was running
Yeah.
around Queens, really robbing motherfuckers.
He was doing that.
really putting
Yeah.
pressure on motherfuckers. Like, artists, rappers say that too. Like, nah, 50 was serious. Like, you feel me? So,
Yeah.
and now he turned his negative into positive every way possible. So he definitely somebody you could just look up to in the game, you know?
Salute to that, man. And salute to you for coming and
Thank
sitting
y'all
at
for
the
having me,
table
bro.
first of many times.
Say that.
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Let them know where they can find you.
Hey, man, Albee out, man. Albee out 201, ALBEE, AL 201 on Instagram. You can hit me on YouTube. My music everywhere, iTunes, Spotify. New mixtape out right now called Free the Real. Another mixtape about to drop next month called I'm from Marion. If you're looking for that real genuine graphic music, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know to tap in with your boy, man. Every bar is a fact. Albee out about it.
That's right. You got any shout outs?
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to y'all for having me, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jersey, of course. Shout out to the whole West Coast. It's always love when I come out here, you know? And shout out to everybody that's down, everybody that's trying to get home, you know what I mean? And wear your coat out here in Cali. It's cold as hell, you know?
There it is. We'll be back with more Green Thumb Show right after this.
Straight up.
Brealtvcontests.tv.
Yo, it's crazy because some people.
Show 5, which, you know, for this this vlog would be considered day 5 on the tour, right? Because we're not necessarily counting days off, but we will here in this story. So Albany, you know, we had a day off before the show. And we, you know, when we have a day off, we normally take time to, you know, check the surroundings, go see if there's like, you know, a shopping bit, see where there's some sneakers and shit that we might pick up along the way on a tour, you know what I mean? The little gems that you might find, you know what I'm saying? So we took to this mall that was close by because there was a couple sneaker shops in there, apparently. And you know, when we went into the mall and we knew what we wanted to get in the first place, right? Which is, you know, some sneakers and then a couple little things for the rest of the tour. So we go in there and it's a huge fucking mall. I can't remember what the hell the name of the mall was at the time, but it was fucking huge. So like, just to give you some perspective on how big the mall is, you know, we walked it twice and it covered 2 miles. So that's how big the damn mall was, you know, circling it twice, looking for specific shops. A lot of steps go in the watch because Bobo and I are in constant competition.
Well there, folks. I only agreed to do this if I had cheese. And as you see, I got my cheese.
You know, we went to the first shoe store and the common occurrence is that they don't have my fucking size, 11 and a halves. Go to the second store and for, you know, I'm looking for Air Maxes or J's, right? Specifically, not looking for nothing else. Air Maxes or J's, blue Air Maxes and the burgundy ones and any kind of J's that might pop. Right? So they had 2 stores. We go into the first one, they don't got our sizes. Lord's size or my size. Bobo's size, they did have. You got that average foot that every store has, right? But Bobo, you know, he scored and I did not in that first shop, right? So then we go on to the next one and this store is like a palace of J's, right? Every kind of J you want in your collection, almost every J is up on that fucking wall. No Air Maxes, strictly J's and Yeezys, right? So we're looking and we're like, ooh, shoes. They got the J's here. And then they had a system where you can go on and find all the sizes that they have in inventory. So don't gotta be running around looking for shoes they ain't got, right? So they give me the fucking iPad of the shoes they have.
Brealtvcontests.tv.
Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions.
How you doing?
Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions.
All right. Shout to Snacks. And first submission of the day, we got Cali Blaze up in here with a little bit of pork loin.
Oh, how dare you?
See, that's why
He's not sick.
here.
He's like, I'm gonna eat.
He's eating that.
Yo, B, I can't make it today. I'm making pork chops. Fuck out of here.
It's a Spanish pork loin rib roast from Spain, cut into
Salud.
slices.
Wow.
Here's to Pedro's fuck up earlier. That,
Yeah.
You know, we decided we're gonna join him.
Fuck yeah.
Cheers.
Salute.
Salute.
I'll smoke to that.
As you should, sir.
Smoke.
Oh,
Cheers. Ooh,
Mean.
oh.
What do you mean?
man.
Now it's time for that Rick Ross sound.
Lemon pepper my wings.
It's so bad. What are you doing?
I don't know. sorry.
Yeah.
Next.
I was gonna say, yo, we need Callie to bring this to the studio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make some tacos.
Make some
Yeah, you
tacos.
can- man, you can have them just like that.
Hey,
Do that.
remember when he brought in all that Italian food he made?
I do, and I really appreciated that because it was delicious.
It's so delicious.
I know these are going to be delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my! Tell me that.
We're coming over after the show.
We're mobbing up.
We're mobbing.
We're crashing at your place, Callie.
Yeah, we're sleeping over, bro.
We're sleeping over.
And we got our girl Jennifer up in here saying, my daughter made these stuffed shells so good, stuffed with seasoned beef,
Damn.
cheese covered in red sauce, and Kobe Jack cheese.
Those look
Yes.
Dang.
that looks
Yeah.
delicious.
That looks.
Shit.
Salute.
Yes, please.
Dang.
All of that.
Yes, please.
Looks like she did a great job there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
I mean, we'll never know, but it looks like it.
Yes.
Just walk that off after.
Yeah.
Oh man,
15-minute walk off.
have so much fun walking that off. Be so worth it.
All you need to do is walk it off for 15 minutes after you eat it. Walk it out.
Excellent.
Burn it.
Walk it out.
You got to burn it.
Let it process.
And we got Jesse up in here saying the wife made some Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes the other night.
Interesting.
Oh,
A lot of calories,
interesting.
but I know it was
It
delicious.
looks delicious.
I would try it.
Oh,
It
oh,
does
Ooh.
not look delicious.
Well, right there, that presentation right there
is not. Yeah.
is a little unfavorable to the plate.
Maybe.
I think you were better off putting the bun like the other one. Should have just kept it like the other one.
Yeah, that's,
Maybe in a French roll.
But I mean, but realistically, it probably tastes delicious. It's just
Yeah.
right there. It looks crazy.
it looks like Alpo.
But sloppy
It
Joe,
looks
right?
like Alpo.
Oh.
The chump bucket special.
The, the chunky Alpo.
The chum bucket special, dog. Damn. Hi.
Granted, it might be very, very good, but upon looks of this is, yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Oh man.
Buns up. You would have been better to cut it in half. You know, the one that you had whole, bun and all. Just cut it in half and then open it
Yeah.
up like a pie
Yeah.
and show us the middle as opposed to showing us the top without the bun and grossing Eric Bobo and Pedro out,
My,
who are two of the most finicky motherfuckers in life when it comes to food. But
my stomach made some noise, man.
bubble and gurgle. What's this bubbling and gurgling?
I haven't even eaten it. I haven't tried it, and my stomach just made a noise. Just looking at that.
Gave you the shits just looking at it. Huh?
My stomach said, ah.
Your stomach, and that translates to it.
You need to go to the bathroom.
No.
You know.
All right.
And we got Lisa up in here asking, have you guys ever had banoffee pie? It's my all-time favorite dessert.
What is that again?
That looks good.
Banoffee?
What's
Banoffee pie.
what's
that
inside?
banana-
Banoffee.
What the fuck is in banoffee pie?
Is that,
Yeah.
is that like
I don't know.
It starts off like this and then does that.
Is it like banana coffee?
I mean, it looks good though.
What's inside there?
know what it is.
Talk to me, Ray.
You might have just said it.
Banana
coffee.
Banana coffee? Was that right?
I think so.
I would try this.
I would definitely try that.
It may look fucked up right here in this
Crazy.
visual, but I would try it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Banana coffee.
I would try this.
Yeah. I'm always down. You know,
You better
coffee's great.
fucking believe I would try it. God damn it.
I like coffee.
God damn it!
All right.
And we got Ryan H up in here saying B needs to try this in March when he comes to Australia.
I don't need to do nothing, man.
Oh man, he said
Hell,
Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Have a Vegemite
mean?
sandwich.
No way, yo.
I don't know if I need to try Vegemite. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be you gotta be from down under. Over there, they're big on that.
You got you have to be born and raised with that that Vegemite to like appreciate it. Because we don't have that here. We never had that here growing up, so it's not something that is favorable to our palate.
Oh.
We got that Costco chicken.
Chicken
Yeah.
with Vegemite. No, we don't have that.
Vegemite.
We got that Costco.
Don't even sound right, Vegemite.
Costco chicken's good. Stop
It's
that.
really good.
Ray said you can get Vegemite at Ralph's.
Okay.
Might have to try that out.
That's
Nope.
probably in the last 10 years or something.
Go
They-
Colton.
So
Right
many
on.
Aussies down here. Hello, Aussies.
And we got William up in here with the colossal burger, pastrami burger patty with extra cheese. Yes. Saying all the toppings are on the bottom.
That looks
And
good.
he says he eats ranch with his fries.
Okay.
Sure, there are many places that put the toppings on the bottoms, but realistically, we'd rather have them on the top.
No, I mean,
I would.
And
I mean, truthfully, I probably wouldn't even pay attention to it, but it just seems to me they should go on the top. But when it's shredded lettuce, should it go on the top?
ooh.
It could get messy, dog. Look at how big that patty is.
Bring it. Hey, Mike.
That's a
Hey,
good charbroiled burger right
That's a
there.
patty.
you see all that ranch though.
Tell me
Yeah,
that burger
skip
didn't
on
just
that.
Skip on all of that, man.
fall out your pocket, Mike.
Well, the ranch ain't on the burger, Bobo. It's on the
No.
side.
No, it's on the side. He dips his French fries in the ranch.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's so nasty, man.
To each his, dog.
Man, fucking disgusting, bro.
Give me some motherfucking ketchup.
Ketchup on that, man. What are you doing?
Some secret
How
sauce.
do you even send that?
Over here hating on him because of his dip choices, man.
Dip preferences.
Come on, man.
Hater.
You guys like
Lotto number 0310 010968. 10% for us.
Oh no, you said a lot of zeros, man. I might mean the $0.
Whoa.
All those numbers. You call
Damn.
And I give 0 fucks.
True that.
Next.
And we got Luis up in here saying, okay, here's another one. I think this is at least a 6.
That's pretty good. That's a strong 6 for sure. To the neck. All right, if you notice on the bottom, there's a slight pinch.
Bam.
Little squeeze, I should say, not a pinch, squeeze. And that's what gives you the 6, because other than that, top side looks good. Slight flare out, but not bad. Yeah, that's a strong 6 to
You
me.
had a V on there.
A V.
Yeah, go
you
to the
said
tip.
V.
Go to the tip. Look at what is that? That looks like the VIX symbol, like Viva Puru.
I think because that's where the dip is, like the pinch, the north and south pinch.
All right, but you see what I'm
And they rolled it on the pinch, so there's that little dip right there.
Okay, it looks like the V.
Because that's a Cypress Hill tip, dog.
Right, but up there, V.
That just above that
Right.
logo is the pinch.
Right, Viva Puru.
Boop, 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 bam.
I was going to deduct a point for having a piece of hair right there.
Yeah, and those little crumbles of weed.
Wow,
Surface. It's not the joint.
it's not on the joint there, boy.
Unless
All right, so let's say it's a strong 5.
you got
Gordon Ramsay would have shit on you for that. Next.
on his joint.
And let's see, next up here, we got Josue up in here. I just got to change the video here real quick. Give me 1 second. But he's taking a big bong rip on his break at work.
Yes. Do it, bro.
Don't get fired, man.
Good.
Blur your
That's
face.
Good. Imagine if his boss came.
Well, what if his
behind-
boss is watching right now, dude? That would have been ice cold. Hey, what's his name?
Josue.
Hey,
Josue.
Yes, maybe Jose though.
Josue.
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 Josue, come here. I see you. Is this you? You are fired.
His boss is watching the show.
That's what I was alluding to, Bolton.
Colton.
I mean, he's bringing that bong to work.
Yeah, that part.
I mean, that part. Look at that.
Yeah, look at
I mean, this is not his first time him doing this.
You didn't tell me you
the
smoked.
way C- said Colton. That got me. All right, next.
And here's Josue's work table saying teamwork makes dream work. Same team.
All right.
Same team.
Same
true.
to you.
Is he? Are you saying
Hopefully
that?
your boss don't watch this show.
Are you saying that in the team meetings? Well,
Yeah, it's on the
Same
board
team.
right there, dog.
Damn.
That's not our board.
Same team. He probably
Same
said,
team.
On 3, say same team.
Everybody.
Wow.
Well done.
Same team.
Yeah.
Excellent. And if you want to impress us, have them all do some nods and same team.
Oh, dude.
Same teaming.
There he is working.
It's working.
He's got some shit on there.
Yeah.
All right.
He's inhaling some shit.
And we got one happy mom up in here saying, want to wish my husband a big happy birthday. He's going to be taken to the
damn.
portal.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Like in one sitting?
He is being ushered by his wife onto the portal.
yeah.
Take this.
Don't go alone.
Extended version.
Don't go alone.
Don't go alone.
How many times have we went alone?
Man.
Oh, look at all that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Man,
More than a little bit.
that's a fun ride right there.
That's an adventure. That's a journey.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope you have it all planned out.
Oh man, that cannot be in one sitting. That cannot be in one
No.
sitting. Unless you're grinding that up and putting it in a shake. That cannot. And even if you are,
Goodbye.
oh my God, do you not want him to come back? You must want him to stay there.
Man,
That's okay.
you got some things to do while he's in the portal.
Yeah, you got stuff. He's gonna be gone for a while. He's gonna be like,
Like a
like kids go backpacking through Europe for like a month, 2 months. He's gonna be backpacking in the portal for a month.
Damn.
Man. At least like 4.
Even if they got plans, they're gonna have to cancel those plans with
Man,
Yeah,
All that.
all your February plans.
Just gone.
it's gone. All right there.
Just
Wow.
no.
Right.
Thank you.
No thanks.
And we got Alex up in here saying, what's up to Be Real? I wanted to show you this. There's this guy up here in Canada that sells joints with a glass tip, but it's not rolled with paper. It's made out of hash, and it's pretty awesome.
Well, that's called the giggle stick, man. We made that up, son. Look on probably if you search right here, Be Real TV giggle stick, you will see the first version of this. That's rolled very nice though.
Yeah.
Like for a giggle stick, that's a 10 right there.
Well done.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
But yes, these things were created by us.
Yeah, I remember doing those.
That's
like,
a nice one. Like whoever did this one, hats off. They have the hash proper.
yeah, the road dog
Proper.
too.
Proper.
looks like the blue label of fucking.
That's the blue label of
Damn.
giggle sticks right
See?
there. That's what they're called. In case you didn't know, it's called the giggle stick.
True. that. Man,
All right,
nice.
that's nice. Good job, Mike.
Good man.
nice.
That's a good pickup.
That's a good joint.
And we got Enrique up in here saying, can I get a joint rating? Filled this fatty up.
Well, if you filled it up, is it a roll?
To 6.
No, he rolled that. Look at that.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's pretty good.
It's a shorty.
Actually, I give it like a 7 because of the tip.
It's like a Cali bud.
Elephant on acid.
Why aren't you giving it a higher score, Pedro? I'm just curious. Is it
Oh, is
because
this-
the
yeah,
joint is too short?
Yeah.
He
Like
didn't
a
roll
quick
enough
high.
weed?
Yeah, not enough weed.
So you would just say that he needed a longer paper and more weed?
Yeah.
It's like
But what about if he wanted a shorty? What if he wanted this little bat? What would you rate it if you were rolling little bats?
I give it a 7.
Okay,
Still a 7.
that's fair.
it's like
Maybe like move the paper a little more and fill it up more with weed.
What do you mean? Move it where?
Like put the tip a little bit more back, and with the space between, just fill it up with more
I
weed.
see what you're saying.
I mean, granted though,
but
that
maybe
might
he
be,
just wanted a little shorty.
yeah.
maybe that's all the weed he had.
True that.
Get more weed.
7.
7.
7.
It's like
I'm gonna give that an 8.
yeah,
Because I feel like even for a shorty, but like I almost tend to agree with Pedro because like the tip is half the joint almost close to half the joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you look at it, it's almost even Steven,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine if you're not gonna smoke like a big, huge, long joint.
Yeah, I look at that joint like it's Cali Blaze. It, you know, it's like short but effective. Pow!
It's a good joke.
You like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll give it a 7.5. All right.
And we got Ed G up in here saying, "What's up, guys? Check this out. My cousin had been complaining that he can't buy weed anymore without it going completely wet.
What?
When he brings it home the next day, it's completely ruined. Do you guys believe this is true? I had to take pictures. He has all his weed in rice,
Rice.
What are you doing?
What?
trying to
Yeah.
dry out the weed.
Don't.
You're supposed to like let it hang.
Dude.
Yeah.
Not an
Well,
iPhone.
when it's cut up and in jars already, all you gotta do is take the lid off and leave the buds in there for an hour, a day, or whatever till they, they're not so wet. But like, I don't know who's selling you wet weed. They shouldn't be. It should be ready to smoke.
Dude,
But that's not doing anything for you.
this.
I've never seen weed and rice.
That is crazy.
Same here.
Oh my, yeah.
This is interesting.
Rice weed.
That's
Try,
interesting.
try that for dinner.
Nah.
Like a new basmati, right?
Nah,
Interesting.
listen, this is not gonna work.
Where's this at, Colton?
Ed G is from the IE area. I'm
Oh,
not sure about his
IE.
cousin though.
Wow.
Ed
Oh,
G,
shit. I
you
thought
tell your cousin this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, dude.
Keep them in the jar and take, with the lid off for an hour, for 2 hours if need be. You know what I'm saying? And then close the lid next day, do the same thing. This rice ain't doing nothing.
I've
for
heard that people put their phone in rice.
That's different. That's electronics.
phone. Yeah. But this thing you're doing with the weed is like, bruh,
Whoever gave you that advice,
what are you
man.
doing? You doing?
That's
Unfortunate.
It's an unfortunate.
Put it in rice, bro.
Yeah,
The
just put it in
connect.
rice.
Real
You got
quick.
some wet weed, throw it in rice.
Wow.
No, I would never tell you that.
I would never even think about that.
Nah. Just put it on the table, take it out of the jar, leave it out for an hour, then put it back in the jar. But don't put it in the rice.
Or just buy some dry weed.
I was expecting that to be like Wyoming or like South Dakota, North Dakota. That's just the IE. They should know better.
Well, listen, here's the thing, right? Before you make rice, do you guys make rice?
Yeah.
Of course you do. How about you?
Yeah.
You make rice?
Put it
You
in the
probably
steam
don't.
pot.
You're a young single guy. You
Minute
probably
rice.
don't do that. Minute rice. But to make real rice, you got to rinse the rice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That rice wasn't rinsed. No. Because once you rinse the rice, you use it. You're usually going to cook it. Right?
Right.
So when you're putting your weed on some rice like that, all the shit that's on the rice is getting on your weed.
Yeah. And then,
Just saying.
30 rice.
Look at that.
and if you're using the rice to take away the wetness,
Those look like fucking.
You're going to be smoking a grain of rice.
the wet rice
For sure.
becomes effective to the weed, right?
Well, no, you're not supposed to put the weed in wet rice.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, it starts like it's
Look
bad,
at that.
all bad.
Well, one, I'm saying he's not doing that. He's just putting his weed in the dry rice.
Yeah.
Like if you got like rice chilling
Mm-hmm. Just
that you haven't used to cook,
yes.
you didn't rinse it because once you rinse, you got to use it.
Mm.
You ain't gonna let it dry and then
Goes to waste.
What if that was the rice for dinner, and he didn't know?
Just bam.
call his wife. He would have been
just like,
kicking him in the
fuck
ass. You're going to the supermarket right now, Tom.
Fucked up the rice.
All right, next. Spent too much time on that one.
Thomas.
And we got Jason up in here saying, the Funkies were given to me as a gift from one stoner to another. Love smoking on them funky feels. I know the Cypress Funky is dirty, but what's the best way to get that out?
90% alcohol or 99% alcohol. Dip it, rinse it, boom.
Boil it?
Boil it. You could boil it, yeah. Or you could, the way that Aton does it, he'll take the alcohol, put the tips in, a microwavable cup,
Yeah.
like a ceramic or whatever, and then leave it in for 20 seconds and
It works.
works.
Yeah.
Or you could just, let it soak in the alcohol for an hour or two and then rinse them out with hot water, warm water, whatever.
Miracle Whip as well.
That's what they say. It's a new trend.
And we got Jason back up in here again saying, hey guys, here are the couple of tables that we worked on a couple of days ago to get them right for our customers.
Dope.
Cool.
All right.
That looks cool.
Make some wood tables is dope.
Awesome.
Look at that.
I like it.
Are those custom wood pallets?
Looks like it.
Looks like it.
That's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hey, what's that electronic convention that happens every year? It's
CES?
CES.
Yeah.
Did you see that there's a toilet they're selling for like 50 racks?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yes.
What does it do?
It's one of those heated toilets, and it's got all sorts of different functions. A bidet within the toilet, so it cleans your ass out for you. Like
Oh.
one
I saw
of those.
one had Google Alexa built in.
Yes.
Yeah, there's it was crazy.
Your ass is still dirty.
Your ass is dirty. Shall I clean it for you?
Rinse
You
again.
think.
Would you like a warm rinse or a cold rinse?
Alexa, rinse.
and then it has the dryer.
No.
So once it rinses your ass,
Shoots hot air at you.
blows hot air out your ass to dry you up.
I don't know if I'd like that feeling of a heat lamp. A heat lamp on my ass.
This is it.
Oh, what?
Sphincter fan.
Or this is something like it. I don't know if this is the actual one.
They're
Because
calling it a smart toilet.
yeah, they're smart toilets.
It's like a trash can.
Yeah, it looks like laundry.
Yeah,
so you put your
ropa
laundry in.
sucia.
The one they have, it's consistency. It flushes itself automatically before it closes, so it always flushes.
That's crazy.
So if you're one of them forgetful flushing motherfuckers, it flushes for you,
Awesome.
and that's terrible.
Is that something that you really should be forgetting?
No, you should never
Look at
forget.
that. Looks like a washer.
Yeah, it does.
People in public restrooms forget,
Oh my god.
or they do it on purpose.
That's a pretty high toilet.
Look at that.
That looks like a fucking washing
Jeez.
machine. Is what that looks like.
What if you fall?
But it could be the angle of the picture. But yeah, 50 racks for this.
Oh my god.
Nah.
And but it has a bidet like built in, so it just comes up.
Elon Musk got this toy.
Yeah.
You can get a bidet.
He's got
for
like
about 15
He's
bucks.
got one for each bathroom. All right, next.
And let's see. Next up in here, we got Jason back up in here again saying he found himself on Google Maps when he's practicing fishing.
Oh boy.
Dude. That's cool.
You must be out there a lot for it to have caught this. That's why you went on Google Maps to find yourself.
You saw it.
That's cool though.
Look at you
You proved your theory.
on Google Maps.
I bet I could find myself on Google Maps.
Watch this.
I remember seeing one of those cars.
You could probably pinpoint, like if you look at Google Maps and say, I search for a certain specific time, like if it's a time you roll up every day,
Yeah.
right? You could probably find your, like when you pull up to the studio.
Crazy.
You ever see those Google trucks with the cameras driving around?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. But today I saw it for the first time. You've heard of those Waymos?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw a Waymo.
Waymo Jaguar. That's what I saw.
I'm surprised they don't got drones doing that now.
And it's like all these fans, all this stuff all around there, and like self-driving,
Self-drop.
autonomous they call it.
Autonomous.
That shit almost fucked up trying to go into the on-ramp and then later change his mind like real quick right in front of me.
That's a car service? Like, you get in there, they pick you up? Like a Uber?
Yeah, that's what it's trying to be like.
Oh, I thought it was a
What?
mapping
Oh,
service.
that's a
Yeah.
mapping car right there.
Yeah, it's a
Yo.
mapping car. No, they don't pick you up.
No,
they
but it's
just,
supposed to. But the Waymos, that's what they're supposed to be doing. So they're like warming it up for that.
No, right now that's a mapping car.
yeah, dude.
And they're probably testing the
That's-
technology on autonomous driving. Soon as it wrecks into somebody, though,
Yeah,
Oh,
but it
it's
was
over.
just like that
Done.
with all the shit on the side and that big thing. I'm like,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Waymo.
Waymo.
It's gonna be way more fucked up when it causes an
Damn.
accident. Try to tell you next.
And next up in here, we got Jason again, and he's showing off some Miracle Whip.
Oh,
Oh.
see?
You spent money for this?
Miracle Whip activities. right
Show us Miracle Whip. Why?
You were probably punching
Punch that.
bread
band
loaves
is
too.
in the air.
Probably punching bread loaves while you were at
I
it.
think he
huh?
got it from Steftone, because Steftone sent in a submission last
Oh,
week
yeah,
of him
that's
having some Miracle
That's
Whip.
right. He used Miracle Whip on sandwiches. On some sandwiches
No,
he
thank
did.
you.
I don't know why.
One of a kind.
You're the one who had to
Nasty.
taste it.
Nasty.
No, no.
And last submission of the day, we got Clay up in here saying, here's a fatty I rolled up last night after a long day, and he's going to be showing off some artwork.
Yes.
Nice.
Word.
Hell yeah.
That's tight.
Oh, that's dope.
Awesome.
Right, meow.
More cowbell.
Move. Oh.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I like the dog.
Paintings within a painting.
Sure. Sharknado.
Well done.
Dope. Hell yeah.
Got Amy Winehouse over there chilling. That's dope.
Awesome.
Ooh. Unicorn. That's a dope unicorn.
Found the unicorn.
Shout to Clay.
Thank you, Clay. Thank everyone for their submissions today. Keep them coming to BeRealTVcontests@gmail.com, and we will get them on. And now it is time for us to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. But before we do that, smash that like, please. To everybody in the room, if you're new to this, we encourage you, smash that like if you're getting down with us. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe. And click the all notification bell to get down with Dr. Greenthumb show right here on Be Real TV. We do it Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the start. That's 5 Eastern. Do the math everywhere else. Yeah. Come on. Like it right now. Don't wait. Because I know you're stoners and you're going to be like, I'll just do it at the end of the show before they go. No, do it right now. Help us out. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to start doing some giveaways too. So we're going to make you work.
Awesome.
And make sure you check us out in the mix tomorrow on Twitch. B_Real TV is the place. All right. If you got a Twitch account, come join us. Psycho Les and myself are going to be popping the mix off. So we invite you. Open it up.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. We got Crazy Maine up in here, and he's saying, Bobo, when are you and Blaze going to do the Stunned and Flip contest?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Bring it.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's
Never.
still got to work the lungs out. Listen, I'm his manager, and you know, I'm recommending to my client that he get his tolerance up before he, you know, does the flip off. All right, so you just relax out there. We got this.
We'll let you know. We'll let you know.
And we got T. Lee up in here saying, the old man just told me he'll try to be on the show today. Keep them eyes open.
I mean, he's
Interesting.
He's always around, though.
He's always around. He decides when he wants
Yeah.
to be on the show.
True that.
And we got Midget Mike up in here saying, got that back in black vinyl. And he's saying, y'all get a unreleased track on the vinyl.
True indeed.
And we got Midget Mike up in here again saying, Pedro owes 2 shots.
2?
He's been quiet for 40 minutes. And he's telling the Treehouse crew to start paying attention to that.
Damn.
I thought, I thought Pedro was interjecting.
I thought a little bit.
That's how he got caught on the first
Yeah.
one.
Damn, you got haters out
He might have hit 2 though. I don't know.
I know about 2.
But
Maybe
you-
for.
You did admit that you missed one. That we missed one, right? You did
No, I
admit it.
caught it.
Who caught it?
He said it, and I hit the button.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, he said,
That's
all
the
right.
one we took the shot for.
Right. So, you know, it's good.
We're caught up. We're caught up.
Yeah.
Next.
Did you?
And we got Mike up in here saying, you guys should play Hotbox, Dominoes, or another game someday.
Yeah, we're gonna
Bring
play
it.
dominoes next because we've been neglecting the bones.
Yeah.
Real quick before we jump into this next one, I don't know if Bolton got the video. I think he does. But did you guys see it on the news? I know Bobo saw it because it's KTLA that broke it. There was this dude who went in to rob a Mexican restaurant in Houston, Texas, and one of the patrons there waited for the dude to turn his back and lit him up.
Bad.
You got that one?
Yeah, I got it. I actually got the full video on Twitter, to be honest.
Oh, right on.
Oh.
All right, well let's see it.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
That was
wait a minute.
excessive.
Okay, see, that's the thing.
That was excessive.
Okay,
What do you mean?
He already had
wow.
homeboy like done.
he unloaded the clip basically.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Well, he made sure dude wasn't going to get back up, but like, after the
Shoot him
first
in
like
the leg.
four,
That's it.
after the first four, that dude wasn't getting up.
You could shoot him in the leg.
Damn. That was
4 times in the legs, 2 in each one. You're not going nowhere. You're not walking.
But I'll tell you what,
Damn.
like they said that, well, the news said he's cooperating and he, got a lawyer going down there to give his count of the story and all that. But I mean, that's Texas. That's why you take your chances when you're trying to go rob someplace, man. Somebody like that is in there. They got a strap because you could carry in Texas.
But man, he just went up. Okay, I can understand the first couple of shots, but then he proceeded to walk over to him and unload like 3 more shots. So, I mean, it is excessive. I mean, that's gonna be the question.
Yeah,
Excessiveness.
excessive. Yeah. All right. Next.
And we got Jeff Bay up in here saying, what would B Real's attitude be if he didn't smoke weed for a month?
Unbearable. That's what it is.
Yeah, you don't want to experience that.
No fucking way.
That'd
No,
be
thank you.
way more. Yeah, no, you don't want that.
When you were ever on tour, did you ever like take a month off or anything? Or did anybody on the bus like experience that?
If I just wanted to torture someone.
No, there was one time that we got somewhere, we started a tour and we had no weed. We had nothing. And there was no weed around. And this guy was frustrated, just irritable, snapping at everybody, everything. Are you hungry? No. You want to go to the movie? No. You want to smoke some weed? Where the weed at? You will like that.
Smoke.
Maybe not in those words, but you know what? Damn near in those words.
That must have been 96.
You remember when it was? I'm like saying, I'm not gonna even talk to this guy. This guy's being an asshole. He was an asshole to everyone.
That was in 96. I know it clearly. I was very angry then.
I'm J.
And I've apologized 1,000 times.
God damn.
Man,
Wow.
Bobo scorned.
Like,
He's the only fucking guy I didn't yell at, and he's over here acting like I yelled at
he
him.
didn't yell at me. He didn't yell at me.
Everybody else probably, but him, I never yelled at him.
No, you didn't yell at me. You didn't yell at me.
Wow.
I mean, I'm the only one when they said, yo, Beaver's pissed off right now, man. Don't go up there. Man, I'm going to go up there. And I'd be fucking tripped out on mushrooms. I'm just going to go up there. Are you sure? Are you sure?
And it would usually snap me out of
It
it.
would snap him out of it, man. I'm just knock on the door and everything. What? Who is it? Yo, man, it's me, bro. Open the door. Oh, hey, Bobo, what's going on? Come on in.
That's not an exaggeration.
Room would be a fucking mess. Broken shit everywhere. Yeah, there was these times. But anyway, yeah. You don't want to see him without any weed, so please, anybody here at the studio, make sure there's not a weed source here.
No droughts.
No drought.
No.
Smoke weed every day.
No drought.
No driggity droughts.
And we got Jesus up in here saying, Be Real sweater is cool, and I wonder who makes that.
I would tell you, but it's secret.
And we got Motif up in here saying, Shout out to DJ C minus. Caught you at the Grand Central Market last night while I was getting my donut man on.
Oh,
Curious,
nice.
what did you get there?
Wait, what?
Oh no, that's I saw him at. I was walking up to Grand Central Market over in downtown, and he stopped me. Him and he was like, "Yo, I watch the show. I watch Dr. Greenthumb show. I know you guys are, you know." And he was cool, and he was in line to get these donuts. I always keep wanting to try these donuts that are there, but I went to my breakfast burrito spot. I felt like having a breakfast burrito last night for dinner. So.
What? Where?
Over in Grand Central Market, dude. Hey, if you want to do it, hey, let's do it.
Bring it.
They got good places there.
Yeah, man, and they're open till 8.
You know
8 or
what?
9.
That one coffee shop is right there, Pedro.
Really? It's not by Blue Jam Cafe?
Isn't that across the street from where he's talking
Oh, that
about?
coffee
I don't
spot is
think
gone.
so. Really?
Sure?
Oh yeah,
I think I know
on
the,
Francisco.
I don't know.
Blue Bottle. 3rd Street.
Wait, where are you talking? What street are you talking about?
I'm talking about Grand Central Market. It's like right there off Hill and I think 4th. Or
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
thinking off of Broadway, the spot
Yeah.
over there,
3rd and
or
Hill.
not Broadway. What is that street?
I think it,
and I know the
Not too sure.
the donut spot you're talking about. There's always like a little line right
Yeah, dude, it's really good.
Bring some, dog.
They got these good strawberry ones that are like,
Oh man, stop it.
My God.
It's
no,
not
they
fair.
don't.
yeah, they do. Oh.
All right,
Pedro.
all right, next.
And we got Rig Rentals up in here saying it's Mothership Monday for me.
All right.
Right on.
Not a bad name.
The mothership has landed.
And we got Utah Hawk up in here saying, Raise your hand if you've pissed in or on a cop car and been arrested for both. He's raising his hand.
Of course you are. You saw.
I can't raise my hand to that
That's a great proclamation.
because I have never pissed in a cop car or on one.
Wow.
No fucking way.
No.
Looking at him saying, "Game day, game day, game day."
And we got Cad Johnson up in here saying, Mushrooms help my depression. So grateful for them. The pills only numb it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pills got no solution.
Pills never really work out.
Nah.
Yes.
Only
You
art.
know, I think it's bad karma to piss on anyone's car, let alone a cop car. And to piss in it,
Yeah.
even worse.
You're just doing yourself bad too.
Oh man, if you pissing in my car, man, that's the last ride you get. You're exiting right there and then and there. Even if it's on the freeway, pissing in my
So
house.
imagine that you're driving and you have a little argument with your homeboy. You know what? Fuck you, Bobo. I'm gonna piss right in your car right now.
Oh man.
Hell no.
Piss
Oh, man.
themselves in your car.
Piss themselves in your car.
Oof.
Yeah, that's right. I'm stewing in it. You gonna have to clean this interior, Bobo.
Man,
You're gonna think of me. when
There
you
is
do
no
it.
cleaning. You gonna have to get a new seat.
I'm gonna have to unbuckle his seatbelt and put on the brake real quick. He can hit his head up there and rethink what he's talking about.
Pop on the brakes.
Just real quick.
Bump his head on the motherfucking dash.
Yeah.
Wake the fuck up.
Look at Snacks over there. Damn, what's up? You looking down on us?
How you doing?
Yes, he is. He's very judgmental. He's
Look at him.
fucking
Finally, his eyes look normal.
Yeah, well.
off the coke. All right.
Yeah, right.
For a day. Next.
And we got Mr. Kel's World up in here saying, I got some mushroom chocolate for Christmas and I can't wait to try it out.
You started right
Fun
now.
way of doing
Mushroom chocolates for Christmas. All right.
it.
Do it.
Yeah.
That's a
They
gift.
can.
That's a gift.
Great.
You know, do it for work tomorrow.
Word. That's bad advice, Bobo.
Yeah. Come on, Bobo.
What happened? You know what I mean? You can be alert.
Dude. In a whole other realm.
Paranoid.
The multiverse.
And we got Laura up in here from Minnesota. She's saying, don't worry, insurance does cover you. I'm in Minnesota and have totaled a pickup truck on the freeway with no other vehicles involved. It's called full coverage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
I mean, we don't have that kind of coverage
Yeah.
here because we don't have. But I guess when you live in a place that there are those elements, that's in the insurance.
yeah, Ras Colton.
Has to be.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I think that it would be best to pay for full coverage out there,
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
liability.
Nah.
you
Like
know.
if you live in Tornado Alley,
Yeah, don't.
your insurance got to have that in there. Just like if you live in California, there's earthquake and fire insurance
Yeah.
depending on where you live on your home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tornado insurance.
And you also
Yeah.
want full coverage in Minnesota. If you hit a deer, like everybody hits a deer at some point, and some cars get like totally fucked up.
Oh yeah.
So like you want to have full coverage just for that deer coverage.
The ones that try and stop, you should never try and stop. You just go through that deer. You
Yep.
drive
That
through it.
motherfucker.
Does more damage to you if you try and
Yeah.
hit the brakes. You got to just roll that deer. Unfortunately,
Yeah, it would behoove you
it
to.
would behoove you.
Just let that rage out that one
He
very
was
moment.
waiting for that one right there.
Yeah, were you?
He said, "Pass me the ball."
I was like,
It's
oh,
just
God.
about who's gonna honk the horn first. That was just to go with C minus's corny joke.
Yes, exactly.
Well done.
I had this homie in high school who was going like 95 miles an hour down the highway, and a deer ran out in front of him, and he literally like disintegrated the deer.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
it literally like just went into 100 different pieces.
You
Yeah,
have
slow
to.
down.
Did your friend stop?
No, he met us like down at the parking lot where we all would hang out at this gas station, and he brought his
betcha.
car down there, and the whole thing just reeked like shit. Like guts were hanging down from the right down from the bumper and everything. It was pretty crazy.
Damn,
Yeah,
sorry I'm
yeah.
late, guys.
Yeah, I just think of the scene from Tommy Boy when they're driving and and Chris Farley and David Spade. They have that deer in the back of the car that wakes up and then
Yeah.
just thrashes the shit out of their car. That's what I think of deer. You know,
Yeah.
I ran over a skunk.
you ran
over a skunk.
That
Hey.
happened to me too.
Hey, they smell when they get like really bad, like when they get ran over.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking destroy that fucking fought box.
fart that. Yeah.
Did you do it on purpose or by accident?
I didn't see. I didn't have my glasses on.
Oh man.
Oh.
It was at night.
Somehow I'm not buying this.
No, I'm
Now-
telling you, I don't see. Don't let me drive your car at night without my glasses.
You will never drive me around, Bobo.
I think we've established this.
There's two things Bobo won't do for Be Real. One is roll a joint. Two is drive the car.
Wow.
I don't need to roll a joint for you. man.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to drive. I'll do the driving. Or we'll get a driver.
I said, man, let me drive. No.
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 Oh, sorry.
That's fucked up, man. Next one. Next one, man. You won't even let me drive. Not like I crashed the cars and shit.
No. But you can't see anything.
At all.
I got my glasses.
It's got my glasses on.
And we got host way up in here saying, pro tip, keep your herb with oxygen and moisture packs.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
What's that company, Pedro, that makes those
Bovita.
Bovita? Yeah, those are good.
Bovita.
You put those Bovitas in your jar or bag. Better jar. Get them
Yeah.
out of a bag and put it in a jar, and put one of those Bovita bags in there. That the percentages of humidity is different too, so you could get it to how you want it.
Yeah, don't use rice.
Don't use rice.
Yeah.
Don't fuck 'em
Only if you're gonna eat it.
Do your
part.
best.
And we got Cyber Hangman up in here saying that Shrooms episode was hilarious, and I would smoke more indica if it didn't make me so sleepy.
Yeah, like some folks will wait to till they're gonna go to sleep or whatever, or when they're home chilling to smoke that indica. They'll smoke sativas and hybrids throughout the day, but when they get home, they want that. I'm gonna totally veg out.
Yes.
They're gonna go with that indica.
They really, yes.
Just one day, smoke a whole lot of indica,
Oof.
and maybe you'll tolerate a little bit more.
Yeah, you'll get your tolerance up if you do that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love the feeling.
Yeah, it's
Couch
you
lock.
settle in.
Yeah.
Settle in.
And we got 420 Stowed up in here saying, does anyone think that mushrooms would have been stronger hundreds of years ago compared to now?
That's hard to say because I think right now you have, like, if you want to grow mushrooms yourself, right? You're not stumbling upon some. You grow it yourself. You could sort of manipulate how strong they are.
Yeah, I don't think that they were weighing them out like so many like all those years ago either. I mean, it was natural, it was just growing.
Yeah, they probably took like a whole lot, not knowing how much
yeah.
they took, as opposed to
Exactly.
now we're like, yeah, just don't take this much.
Exactly.
Not
It
even
was
So maybe that's why they were stronger. They just didn't know the amount they were taking, but
no macro on their watch.
no, there was no macro.
straight portal.
Maybe they like were straight up hungry, and that was all there was. That's how they stumbled down.
Little salad.
The first motherfuckers who did it, that's the way.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Man.
Because it's another thing that just grows like naturally. That's a trip.
From the
Some-
earth, bro.
Yeah.
Some will nourish you, some will kill you, some will put you in a portal. That's the crazy thing about mushrooms, right?
My.
Good luck.
Good luck. And you got to know the difference. You got to know the difference.
True that.
And we got Megan up in here saying, "May I have a regular moment of chaos, please?"
Oh, wow.
All right, you need some chaos in your life.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, man, still fuck that lemonade on everything, man. Everything.
I fucking hate
Be like, fuck that lemonade, man. All that shit is
Nobody
stupid.
else.
Stupid ass, jerk ass, stupid ass, punk ass, that lemonade, bitch ass.
Fuck the weather.
There it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And that seems to be it so far.
Well, all right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know, 16 years ago, the first iPhone dropped today.
16 years.
16 years ago.
16 jizz, bro.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
Yo, I mean, what did the first, I mean, it didn't have apps, right? The first iPhone didn't have apps.
Maybe a couple, but it was
Yeah.
like their in-house whatever.
Just had their in-house.
Yeah.
They had like the YouTube, the phone, texting, camera, calculator, all of the basic stuff.
Basic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man.
There it was.
iPhone.
Look at that.
2007.
Dang.
Yeah, they had like
Yeah, they
in-house,
had all their own apps.
all their own apps.
Yeah, their own, yeah.
And
2
those are still in the
megapixels.
phone today, just updated, upgraded, unfaded.
Yeah.
Hey, did you trip out on this? 30-foot wave splits Capitol Wharf in Santa Cruz, collapsing into the ocean.
What?
Santa Cruz?
Wait, some of the wharf like that's in like the movies?
Capitol Wharf, yeah.
Whoa. I've never even been.
I mean, it came down last night, and it was raining pretty decently
It was hard, really
throughout
hard.
the day.
Yeah, it's still raining.
It's light raining right now because if it was heavy rain, we'd hear it on top of our roof. Because when it downpours,
It's steady though.
you could hear it here.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
People that are in the wash or the riverbed right now, like that are like chilling there, they should not be chilling there.
No, there's no reason to be chilling there. It's like, come on. Why do you have to get this for the gram? Why do you have to get a picture of this?
This is a drone, probably, bro.
I would imagine so. Yeah, because that's the piece that came apart.
Yeah, there is no way anybody is safely standing on that.
Any wharfs or any piers that are
Those
like,
aren't people right there.
Yeah.
Those are people.
You what?
are they? No.
On the rocks? No.
There are people.
No, not right there. More up towards there, yeah.
Yeah, that's people. Those are just broken pieces of wood, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Wouldn't
fucked
that
up.
not make you want to live there? Like,
Nah.
yo.
I mean,
No.
have you been seeing?
Well,
how
it's
much-
not a road. Like people aren't stuck.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think
That's
about
just-
those kind of piers also have been there. It's not like they get worked on often enough. So
Nope.
you get a big wave or some shit.
Well, not only that is just that ain't meant to last so long.
Right.
Yeah.
All the salt water is gonna eat that shit up.
Right. So they have
Eventually.
to work on that.
They got to keep working on it, but they don't obviously because
Look at that, my. Oh my.
They're going to work on it now.
You know what? They're gonna.
they got to work on it now.
Yeah.
Oh
Now they can make.
Now they can make a brand new one, make it
Yep.
all nice and new and sturdy.
At a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, and a Ferris wheel with a roller coaster.
I've been on those rides on the pier. That's a lot more scary because not only are you on a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel, you can see all the water if case shit goes down. You're like, fuck, I'm fucked.
That Ferris wheel is
That's
crazy.
a good thought.
Hey, how about
That's
this,
a very
man?
good thought.
I'm just looking at this right now. Black Sheep filed a lawsuit against Universal Music Group for over $750 million in unpaid royalties.
They're not gonna get $750 million.
No.
You can get with this, or you can get with that.
It's not gonna be that. It'll be a little something.
That's crazy that they, that's a lot of royalties. But
Has that song generated that much money?
Who's the black sheep? What's the black sheep?
I mean, to be asking for that amount of money.
It was.
well, they're saying it's unpaid royalties. Maybe they did the math on it. It could be that they're talking about overall royalties, including streams and things like that.
Possible licenses and stuff.
Possible
Movies?
licenses, yeah.
Car commercials.
Here you go, 750,000.
No, 750 million.
Million.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Bring it.
That's a lot.
Don't know.
I've watched
You might get half of that.
Yeah. You get, but not the whole thing. But
What if they get $1 billion,
see.
bro?
Spotify share ownership.
Universal Music, they got lawyers for this type stuff.
Yeah.
For real.
Bring it.
They got like lawyers, like a pack of like 6, 7 lawyers.
I mean, a lot of us,
On deck.
our music is through Universal Music Group on Spotify,
Wow.
But if they never got their royalties paid, then, they got action.
Bring it.
True that.
All right, that's going to do it for us, man. Thank you for watching and getting down. Make sure you share out the show. Let people know. Each one teach one and all that. Once again, we got a mix tomorrow popping off. Psycho Lesson, myself, Dr. Greenthumb Mix Show on Twitch. B_Real TV is the place. And make sure you like this before you leave. Subscribe and all that. C-.
Yo, thanks to everybody here at the table. B, Dro, Eric, Bo Bizzle for Shizzle, Trias Crew, Dom, Ray, of course, Colton, Aton. What up to Kenji? Yeah, thanks to everyone that watches and hangs out with us every week. And also thanks to everyone that comes and hangs out with me in the morning for my morning mixes. You can follow me on Twitch at C-Fan4 as well as IG and Twitter. And thanks to everybody. And I appreciate you all. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Bo Bizzle.
All right. Y'all can catch me on the socials on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, on Discord at Bobo's Corner, also on Social Club. Yeah, for those people that have been checking out Discord, got a lot of things that are going to be popping off this week, beside Dr. Greenthumb show, the dabbing with Blaze and Bobo, other movies, other things like that. So be sure to check that out and support the Insane Asylum on Discord. And also thank everybody for y'all's support. Team Icon represent. Me and Snacks, we thank you. Bolton.
Shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you all had a great weekend. Shout to Ray, Morning Shot Films, and shout to the Dominator. What's poppin', Pedro?
Salute to everybody that's tuning in, everybody here at the table and the Treehouse crew. Follow me at Vote for Dro and just visit your local Dr. Green Thumbs. Yeah. Sing your B.
Right on. Make sure you follow us on Apple Music and Spotify for the replay of this show and all the other shows. And we got some guests coming up soon, so stay locked in. For our Cypress Hill calendar, go to cypresshill.com. Check out the shows we got coming up, possibly in your area. All right. And with that, we embrace you all who sit with us on the extension of this table. That means you out there. We embrace you with love. We embrace you with good energy, pushing out the negativity, putting belief in your mind and heart, in yourself. All right, project positivity and live with that and swallow it. Sorry. One.
BeReal.tv